It's early morning and I have my E-Flite Habu 50mm to get up in the air, so let's start get this one rolling then. So I mean, it's not a powerful RCL plane, this Habu, and sometimes you just have to count on the luck of the plane hitting a bump and then just jumping up in the air, and just what's happened today. So I have a readout then from the speed controller, and it might be that my battery can be a little bit cold. I also had some problems in the beginning when I purchased this plane with the speed controller. And although I think that this plane flies really well, I mean, you have 4 channels, so it's easy to control. I think that the shape of the plane then on the colors makes it quite good to orientate. But I also feel that maybe it's this one could be a better match than to do 4S batteries, which is something one might try. But this, as with many EDF planes then, I mean, if you do push them 100% all the time, the battery will get really hot and maybe also get damaged. So, although you do really want to fly them kind of hot and just push them, then you end up with just a very short flight time. And I most certainly just like to have like at least 5 minutes of flight time. But with EDF planes then it becomes difficult unless you have like a really large and heavy battery, and that might be just reserved for like 70 or 80mm planes then, or even 90mm. So that's why I in general just prefer prop-driven planes, just because they are more efficient the way I fly them, because EDF is more efficient when you have the speed. But I like to just explore the speed envelope, so just go from slow to fast and just increase during maneuvers. So in a way, I don't think that EDF flying might be not my cup of tea really. Although I do enjoy to fly them from now and then, just to have a kind of this experience. Just pushing the throttle then and then let it breathe. So it's not like the larger Habu 70mm then, because it would just glide for a very long time. So this one drops in a better way in my opinion, so it's easy just to predict. I can surely be annoyed by all these telemetry alarms then. And frankly, I mean, I would really like to fly more or less the whole flight, just pushing it like this. But then I think that the battery will just be depleted in 2 or 3 minutes. So I have very little wind today, which is a good thing, because this plane then, although I think that these kind of EDF shaped or jet shaped planes that do cut through the wind really well, it's a small plane, so certainly it will be influenced if you have a lot of wind. So if I would just recommend like one EDF, I'm not really sure which plane I would recommend, because I haven't really flown like the 6S or 5S or higher battery planes, just like 65mm usually, which then runs on 4S. And out of the 65mm I've tried, I'm not really sure if I would recommend any. But that's also just because I enjoy to fly prop-driven planes much more. But I think that I mean, you have like the E-Flite F15, which is a simple 3-channel RCL plane as well. Looks really sweet when you fly it. But the F15 can be a little bit difficult to orientate due to its kind of uniform colors on the plane than camouflage. So then this one is better in that respect. Then I also kind of dig that the Arrows Sabre is a nice plane. I also have the kind of the Arrows Marlin, which I really think it's a kind of a boring design with the almost all white and a few blue spots then. So I mean, in general, I really like the of the E-Flite Viper. I think that's a good looking plane, and I wish that they had the kind of the Viper in another form, smaller form, so you can just do forest batteries. But let's get it one down then, see how it works. It's a little bit uneven ground, but yeah, well, I'm done at least.